want to read this verbatim because sometimes factual information comes your way and you want to read it verbatim so that people can understand the factual information. This is courtesy of Tapeworm 1969. Dear Sting, stop. What the fuck? Stop. Please don't jump off ladders like you're Jeff Hardy. Stop. Not even Jeff Hardy can be Jeff Hardy anymore. Stop. Full stop. Complete stop. I love Sting. I am a bona fide hundo percento Sting mark. You only get one life, B. You only get one life. Use it to the fullest. Sting, you ain't got no literal... Where? I don't know where my glasses are. Hold on, I gotta find my glasses. I just realized I'm not wearing them. You got literally no reason to ever do that. You're motherfucking Sting, bro. If there's anybody in this world that don't gotta do that, it's Sting. What did I do with my glasses? Y'all hang back for a second. I gotta find my glasses. That's fucking weird. They were next to the other computer, but in that room, we're taking them off next to the other computer. It's fucking weird. I'm home. August on Sunday, had a hell of a rehearsal. I'm sweatier than I look because I swapped clothes, so y'all wouldn't have to see me all dripping and disgusting. I ate a little food. I got a little vintage throwback Budichi. Y'all know Budichi, then you know Budichi. Game audio is loud, no doubt. Come on now, do it a little better. Wait, hold on a second. Why is my Discord audio, hold on, if I get rid of that. What the fuck, yo, this shit be wildin'. I see the problem. Okay. For some reason, the game audio going to Discord is coming back through. Why? Okay, if I take that out, then that's fine. Okay. Huh. That's real interesting. Okay. Audio should be good now. Is it good? Talk to me. Very weird. Very, very weird. Still loud or good? Audio's clean. Music could be a tad louder now that it's not going through Discord. Okay. Up to you on that, though. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's weird. It was like, yeah, that was weird. I just had to fix that real quick. Now it should be good. I don't know why it was like that. Weird shit be happening. All right. Let's go. Okay, we could put it up a little bit. Boom. I mean, you're about to hear doom doo doom doo doom doo doom doo doom doo doom doom doom. That's what y'all about to hear. It's been a long time. I don't know for anybody new who hasn't been around since the last Tetris stream that I did. It's probably been many moons. We only play Tetris on this channel while drinking. I did. I have watched a lot of Fight Forever reviews. So I've been inundated with a lot of opinions about Fight Forever, and I am equal parts enthusiastic to play it for the game feel, and sad that apparently the creation suite is poo-poo, and the season. I can't get a read on the season mode because I've some reviews that I've watched have been like the season mode is trash, and then other reviews have been like the season mode is rad. So I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm very much going to be in the wait for sale category now because I can't afford to buy it right now, so I have to wait either way. And I kind of feel like I want to get it on PC for the mod potential. So I think I'm just going to wait and get it on a PC sale when I can get it for pretty cheap. And I'm absolutely in it for the core gameplay. That is 100% where I'm at. If it's fun to play, and the season mode is like fun bollocks, like they said in the OSW review, I could get into that. That would be enough for me. Oh my god, how did that happen? Accidentally, the streamer funk begins. Streaming Tetris is a 50-50 proposition. Sometimes it leads me to great heights. Other times I get caught up on the chat, which, and again, I have to ask for the same leniency from the chat that I do every single time I play this game on stream. I'm gonna miss stuff because I have to pay attention. So if I don't get to you while you're talking, I will get to you in between rounds. That's the vibe. But you guys being here absolutely helps me 100%. Oh god, that's not good. That's not gonna get it done. But that will though, because I'm thug, baby. I'm thug. Let's go. I've been on Mars. I play Tetris. I'm a Tetris master. Get out of here. You're trying to dump garbage on me. You're trying to get close to the utmost. A lot of MCs came to my showdown to watch me put your fucking ass low down. I said, hey, a dirty. Oh, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, oh, baby, I got your money. Why is it that every time I stream this game, I find myself wanting to recite the lyrics of the Osiris of this Wu-Tang Clan? Oh, no. Nope, I didn't want to do that either. Oh, fuck her. And then I put that in the wrong place. A good thing they gave me that. And then that. Cool. And then get that over there. And then get that over there. And then... Yes. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We don't like. Oh, that's no fucking good. That's no good. Oh, we about to be out. We about to be out. Ah! I think it's already on sale through Steam, 13% off. Motherfuck state. I'll wait for that big Green Man game. Oh my god, speaking of, Green Man Gaming. Selling Dark Souls 2 for very cheap. $19. It's the most I've ever seen it go on sale. So if you're looking for that Dark Souls 2 on PC, this is the time. When my check come in, I'm gonna grab that. I'm all about talking about games when they're on the budget. Oh, it's on sale on Steam right now? Sick. Let's go. Yeah, gotta pick up that DS too. Want to play that game with mods. I feel like mods have the potential to open Dark Souls 2 up in ways that might make it potentially get out of the cellar. Because there's Sekiro begging to be in last place. For the one simple reason. First, it was Sekiro, the most incredible game I've ever played, in that on a first playthrough, it might be the best thing they've ever done. But then there's literally none motivation to go back. None. Most initially impressive to least replayable. I fucked up. That was a mistake. Oh, a lot of mistakes being made right now. A lot of mistakes being made. Trying to cover up for those mistakes. Ay, coñazo. We gotta get over here. We just gotta make the best of it. Boom. Boom. Never give up. Never surrender. Dying is not on the menu. Let's go. That's bad. It's all very bad. Oh, no. Damn. Yeah, but the game feels like Dookie tape. They built it around replayability, but it feels like Dookie. It feels like you're floating on a cloud swinging at air. The game, again, has no impact. Feels bad. Hit detection 0. Cannot feel your weapons hit. You walk as though you are skating around on ice at all times. I wish there was a Scholar of the First Sin version of Dark Souls 3 so that we could remove all positivity from Dark Souls 2. Just erase Dark Souls. Because you have to respect the New Game Plus of Dark Souls 2. In fact, my favorite run I did of Dark Souls 2 was New Game Plus. I wish you could just crumple it up and throw it. You can't throw it in the bin. Because you got to respect the New Game Plus. And I will admit that every time I play Dark Souls 2, I like it more. Because every time I'm more acclimated to its janky Dark Souls 2-ness, and I'm like more willing to be like, all right, let's go. We know what this is, but we're here to do it. And I enjoy it more. Like I said, it could get out of the cellar for me. It could absolutely get out of the cellar. Sekiro could take the cellar at any point in time. Loved Sekiro. Pound for pound might be the best first experience I ever had with one of those games. However, still haven't replayed it. Bought it on PC just for the off chance that we might do co-op one day. Where's the co-op stream? Hasn't happened. Accidental button press. No, that's a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh, and then I made a second mistake on top of the mistake that I had made. So instead of making things better, I made them worse. That's my favorite when I do that. That's cool. We're here. You make mistakes, you work out of those mistakes. That's how you do it. Boom, clean. Look at this cleanliness. Look at all this cleanliness. Boom, cleanliness. Cleanliness. Let's go. Let's go. Cleanliness again. Cleanliness again. Cleanliness again. Look at all the cleanliness. Cleanliness. Cleanse yourself. Be the cleanest boy. You can be the clean boy. Be the clean. Oh. You can be a clean boy. You can be clean if you try. You can be very clean if you try to be a clean boy. Clean boys are known for their cleanliness, so go ahead and be a clean boy. Look at this. Look at this. Mira the cleanliness. Mira eso. Mira de cleanly. Mira cleanly. Mira. Ay, pero mira lo cleanly. Sí, pero sí, cleanly, sí. Oh my God. There it is. No. Oh, not good. Not good. This is not good. We need other things that we don't have. We need things that we do not fucking possess. We need things. I'm telling you, we do not have these things. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, mistake on my part. Twice cooked mistake. That's right. Boom. All right, get in there. Yep, get in there. Let's go. Let's go, B. Let's go, B. Stop treating me inferior just because I'm on the grill, B. Oop, there you go. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Open it up. Open up the middle. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Now we're alive. Just like that, we're alive. No, don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, I don't like any of it. Oh, I don't like it. It's fine. Oh, my God. It's going so fast. It's going so fast. That's right, not me though. No. Going too fast. Open it up. No. That's not it. Alright, go there. Fuck it. Yep, open it up. That's fine. Open it up. It's fine. Oh my God. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. No. Damn. DS3 is a gank fest. Have you played Dark Souls 2? What? Again? Bro. You are absolutely, unequivocally telling lies. In fact, I would go on record to say you are a house of lies right now. Literally the gank game in the series is Dark Souls 2. Known for its gankosity. Yourself. Be the cleanest boy. You can be the clean boy. Be the clean. I respect this clip. I respect this clip, Jedi. I respect it a lot, actually. Boys are known for their cleanliness. Be a clean boy. People don't usually clip this type of behavior, but I appreciate it. First of all, Irithyll is built around the stupid assholes that lower your health bar. The dungeon, that I should say, the Irithel dungeon, is built around that. No, you're crazy. All of those areas are so much more player considerate than Dark Souls 2 that I can't even believe. Like, matter of fact, as a Dark Souls 2 fan, I'm amazed that you would even bring up. That's channel trailer worthy. Oh shit, might have to be. That you would even bring up ganking as a negative, as a person who swears by Dark Souls 2, which, Corey, I don't know if you were here when I said it before. Dark Souls 2, currently $19 on the PC. I'm going to pick it up when my check comes in, just for future Dark Souls 2 purposes. Mind you, all this shit that I'm saying, I have now, once I purchase this PC port, I will have purchased Dark Souls 2 a grand total of 3 times. So clearly it ain't garbage. I'm just saying, if we're bringing up ganking, no. No! That one was a practice. Last of Us 2 cost over 200 mil to make. I gotta finish that game. We're like deep in the game, but we haven't finished it yet. We got distracted by other things. I can't believe what I'm saying is I cannot believe I want Mario 35 back. I know I just deleted it off my console like 2 days ago. And because I got the Diablo, I don't know if it's the sale is still going, but Diablo 2 Resurrected and Diablo 3 were bundle saled for $20 for Diablo 2 Resurrected and Diablo 3 with all the DLC on Switch. $20 for both together. So I bought that, so I needed to make room. And I finally deleted Mario 35. I held out the whole time, like, maybe don't bring it back. That game was too fun. But I beasted that game. I won so many times. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Dude, that area wouldn't even rank in the top fucking 10 of ganks if you were putting it up against DS2. And the environmental dogpile only gets you until you know that you can 100% not have that happen. And then every playthrough after the first one, you never have to deal with that again. So shush. You shush. Legit nonsense. Speaking nonsense. You can't be like, my favorite one is the Gank Fest, but this one ganks you though. Not trying to hear that. There are many lovely positive things you can say about Dark Souls 2. You want to say best dolly close in the sport? I'll give you that. You want to say best new game plus in the business? I'll give you that. You want to say best hub this series has yet produced? I will give you all of those things. But let's not get crazy. Also, I'm happy to be here streaming with y'all. I almost didn't do it because I'm a little bit tired from rehearsal, but I'm glad I did. This is vibrations right now. We're in vibrationary frequencies. Oh my god. Oh, no, that was a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I panicked. I panicked. No, tape. No. It's not the same at all because in DS3 you go talk to your man in the tower. No. You go talk to your man in the tower. He works on your behalf. Now the gank doesn't exist anymore. Wonderful. Easy beans. Clean beans. DS2 was it? Dookie. Try to get them one at a time. Dookie. It's not the same at all. It's not the same at all. Dude, SF6 baby. I'm putting in the time. I made it out of rookie. I'm officially iron. No. You're not talking about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that you could go see your man. I don't gotta make no excuses. DS3 holds up beautifully. Every time I go back to that game, it's classy, clean. They not, please. DS3 for you talking to the wrong one. I ain't making no excuses. DS3 is punching upwards towards Bloodborne for me at all times. I'm going back and forth between those two games. Matter of fact, you can even ask Misha, who's the Bloodborne fanatic. She's like, yo, but DS3 though. DS3 is all love all the time. In fact, I'll go on record as saying DS3 is the most slept on game in the entire series. That's right, I said it, and I'm okay with it. Best boss fights in the series. Let's go. All right, Smoldering Lake. Now you speaking universal fact. Now we're gonna have a different conversation. You start speaking universal fact, I'll go with you on universal fact. Smoldering Lake is ass. Its only saving grace is that it's optional. You don't even have to go there. That's his only saving grace. I'm with you on that. And it's made even worse by the fact that it could have been awesome because there was a lot of potential there. But instead, it's caca. But even Smoldering Lake gives you the one moment when you go and you see your mans and he's all hollowed out and you gotta fight him and it's sad. So at least it gives you that. I want to read the chat so bad. I can't read the chat in between runs though. I'm gonna be back. No! That's not at all what I meant to do. Why would you go there? The problem with streaming this fucking game. You make mistakes when you stream this game. Open it up. Yeah. Open it up. Yeah. Let's go. What? Open it up. What? Open it up again. Hijo se jodió. Open up the middle. Boom. Drop the middle. Bam. We're going to KOs. Let's go. That's all I got. That might have been a calculated risk. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Gonna go like this. Gonna go like this. Gonna go like this. Yep. Gonna go like this. Like that. Boom. Clean. Put that there. Boom. Let's go. No. Left. Clean. Boom. Look at all this. Look at this cleanliness. Chock full of cleanliness. Chock full. Full of the cleanly. We are here. And we are clean. And we will be here and be clean. If you try to disrupt, you will find out that you cannot disrupt this clean. Lock it in. Boom. Lock it in. Yes. Lock it in. Switch over. Boom. Clean. Boom. Lock it in. Boom. Clean. Yes. Lock it in. Boom. Lock it in. No problems. None fucking Problemas. Here we go. And then yeah, and then we go for that. Boom, clean. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No. In there. Yeah, we're in there. Yeah. No. Oh God, that's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Yep. In there. Yep. All the way. Yep. In there. Yep. Go over there. Yep. No. Oh, that's all I got. Motherfucker, no. Get over there. Ah, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. That's right. Yep. We're fine. Yep. No. Yep. Let's go. No. I said hard left. No. Oh, reverse it. Yes. No! I might be close to breaking out a rookie. Don't know how many stars it goes to. Yeah, Corey, get in there. Well, Slept on Souls game definitely ain't DS3, considering most people haven't even played it until the PS5 dropped. That's not true at all. What are you talking? What? That's nonsense. What did you even just say? No. Dark Souls 3 is easily the most slept on Souls game. And I don't want to hit Demon. Oh, I knew you were going to say Demon Souls. Nobody's sleeping on Demon Souls. People were unaware because they didn't even know because the series hadn't popped off yet. But nobody that played Demon Souls is sleeping on Demon Souls. All right? Everybody, Demon Souls has its earned place as being the progenitor. You know? Fucking love Demon Souls. There are days when Demon Souls is my favorite, and then I get to the Valley of Defilement, and I go, this is not my favorite game in the series. Goes down the same way every time. People didn't have the PS3 at the time that it came out, Tape. You can't rewrite history. It is what it is. Wasn't nobody buying the PS3 until they started buying the PS3. And you was saying Demon Souls is superior to DS1 like it's a factual statement. You need to... Man! Bro, you are telling lies. You are chock full of propaganda. Go, bro. How can you? Okay, I was late to Demon Souls. I didn't play it until the remake. I have since gone back and played the OG. On boss fights alone takes Demon Souls out of any contention for the #1 spot, and I ain't trying to hear otherwise. Stop it. Stop. It's a beautiful game. It blew me away the first time. First time I played it, I was like, this shit might be #2 for me in the whole series. Right now, it can't touch Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne. Shush. Telling stories, bro. I'm telling stories. I didn't have a PS3. I had no method of playing it until the remake. I didn't sleep on it. I would have loved to have played it. I did not have the hardware by which to play it. I had an Xbox 360, as did every sane person in that era. Don't come up in here besmirching the Xbox 360. We ain't doing that. We ain't besmirching. Listen, we ain't Chris Jericho peeing up in Willie Regal's tea. We ain't doing that. No, ain't no miserable toe rags around here. Which, for the record, shout out to the face that Willie Regal made when he realized he was drinking piss. Truly one of the all-time great moments in wrestling history. You just out here trying to get me heated because I'm playing Tetris. That's what it is. You trying to distract me. Trying to come up here with distraction-based energies. I see how you operate. You out here trying to keep me off the charts. I see. I see. Can I tell you how much I love the fact that we literally sitting out here pretending to argue the minutia of excellent video games. That shit makes my heart feel good. I love that shit. I will tell you why this one is an 8.6 and this one is an 8.7, and I will tell you passionately. Oh shit, Misha's calling me. Hold up. Misha, bad time to call me. Hold up. You gotta wait till after this round. I wanna try to answer her call and keep playing at the same time, but it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go. It's too fast. No. No! No! Oh. Oh. Let me call Misha real quick. Yeah, I can see the phone call, but not hear it. All right, there we go. Had the conversation. Talk to me. Okay, let's see. I wanna go back now. I wanna look. Okay, even you. Okay, yeah. Red ring. Oh, he talking about the red ring. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, look at these sweet. Oh, you coming at? Don't make the mistake of coming at the Xbox 360. That's cold blooded. Don't do it. No. Demon Souls. Metal Gear Solid 4. I love Metal Gear Solid 4. I ain't coming at you with no buts or nothing. I fucking love Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear Solid 4 is worth buying a PS3 for by itself. 100%. Love that game. I played Heavy Rain, and then I sold it. Oh, I mean, well, you missed out. There was many good games you could have played. Demon Souls can't be the most slept on because it's pretty mid. If it weren't for Dark Souls, nobody would want to play it. Okay, I'm not going to go with you on mid, Corey, because I think the level design in that game is incredible. The boss fights are mid as fuck. Maybe even low mid, for sure. But I do agree with what you're saying, that if Dark Souls didn't pop off, wouldn't nobody be talking about Demon Souls. You're 100% right. Best level design in the series? Can we say that? I don't know, man. Bloodborne exists. It's kind of hard. Bloodborne's pretty fucking wild. And Dark Souls interconnected map exists. But then again, Dark Souls has its scrub areas that Demon Souls has the Valley of Defilement, though. But it's not, you know what? I won't say the Valley of Defilement is poorly designed. It's just not enjoyable to play through. It's not poorly designed. It's the one game that's actually built around the lack of checkpoint. That's not true. Dark Souls 1 is also built around the lack of checkpointing. Don't say things you don't mean. Don't say things you don't mean. Demon Souls maps are fucking awesome. That is the high point of that game. Dark Souls 1's only problem is that it ran out of time. If Dark Souls 1 had infinite time, oh boy, it would be a wrap. Matter of fact, if they had just a little bit more time for Dark Souls 1, none of y'all be able to say nothing. None of y'all. Because all anybody ever says about Dark Souls 1, everything get the Lord's best. When meanwhile, all anybody actually means is Lost Isolate. That's all anybody means. And I'll give you Lost Isolate. But you know what nobody ever says about Lost Isolate? It's also really small. Super short, you get through in like 10 minutes. Valley of Defilement 2 is worse than Shrine of Amana. Are you talking about Blighttown? First of all, Blighttown is incredible. Oh, okay. Oh, no. I see what you mean. 5-2. Okay. I thought you were coming at Blighttown. I was gonna say Blighttown is fucking awesome. Valley of Defilement. I genuinely Valley of Defilement. Sometimes when I think about it, like that I have to play it, stops me from playing Demon Souls. I have moments where I'm all ready to do another run of Demon Souls, and then I go, oh, but I gotta do Valley of Defilement. I'm gonna skip it. Literally, like I don't. Valley of Defilement is very low for me on Souls areas, period. If I have to like pick my least favorite areas in Souls games, Valley of Defilement is very low on the list. I don't know if it's dead last. And also, I gotta say for Shrine of Amana, look, here you go. You got me. You see, you did it. You found a way to get me to stick up for Dark Souls 2. OG Shrine of Amana is way more tolerable to me than Scholar of the First Sin. I think a lot of times when people talk about Shrine of Amana, they're talking about Scholar of the First Sin. Actually, in OG Dark Souls 2, I liked Shrine of Amana. Now, overall, I like Scholar of the First Sin more than OG Dark Souls 2, but there are certain places and certain things that I think are way better in the OG. Whatever, man. Like I said, we're arguing degrees. I like all of these games. I love most of them. I like all of them. Even Dark Souls 2. It's just something has to be last. And never in my life has there been such a clear-cut case of last place. Which is what makes it crazy to me that we argue these things. And by the way, crazy in a good way. I enjoy these. These are not real arguments. They're for fun. I enjoy discourse. It's like, you want to hear some real discourse? Let's start talking about the Terminator series, because I'm about to tell you that the last Terminator movie is the fourth best. And that Terminator 3 is universally slept on. No, that's not what I meant to do. Ah. OG Iron Keep. OG everything. OG everything. Wow. Tapey, that's why I respect you, bro. But sometimes I gotta, because I love to speak passionately about these things. And people get it twisted as though these are real tense words. No, this is all fun. I love arguing minutia. Because you know why? Because it doesn't fucking matter. So it's safe to argue about. We ain't gonna argue about fucking global politics. We gonna argue about the minutia of Dark Souls 2 versus Dark Souls 3. Because we boys, and boys could do that. Yo, go cry with him. Y'all can have a good cry session. All right, for those keeping score at home, our best finish today has been 7th place. And remember, we are playing, go back to the main menu so everybody can see what's going on. For anybody joining late or not familiar, this is Tetris 99 Invictus, which is the winner's circle. So only if you have won the regular Tetris 99 can you apply to play in the Invictus circuit. We are still trying to get my first win in this circuit. Third best Terminator movie is Sarah Connor Chronicles. I agree with you, Tape. 100%. Say nothing about season 2 because I'm watching it with Misha. She's never seen any of it before. We watched all the movies and now we're watching the show. And so we just got up to season 2. But I agree with you. My ranking for Terminator as a franchise is 1, 2, Sarah Connor Chronicles, 3, 6, 5, 4. That is my ranking and it will never change. Salvation last place? Absolutely. I waited my whole goddamn life to see the Future War, and that shit looked nothing like they told me it was gonna look. It was brown. It was Gears of War starring Christian Bale. Bye. Miss me with that shit. There's not a single character in that movie. Caca. Garbage. Nah, bro. Because Genesis, here's the thing about Genesis. And I'm passionate about this. Genesis doesn't suck until they introduce villain John Connor. Before then, fucking Little Miss Game of Thrones is doing an absolutely commendable job of playing Sarah Connor. She's got chemistry with the dude that's playing Kyle. Everything is working fine. And then they introduce villain John, and nobody, literally nobody on Earth wanted to see that. And the minute that happens, that movie falls apart and cannot recover. And it's unforgivable. It's unforgivable what they did. But before that point, that movie's rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. And that makes it better than Salvation. Because Salvation ain't even a movie. Shit just happens. There's no characters. There's no motivation. There's nothing going on. It's just, shit just happens. I'd rather an attempt that fails than whatever the fuck Salvation was. I believe that everyone involved in Terminator Genesis had their heart in it. There was just some bad decisions made that led to a movie that nobody's gonna love. Myself included. I don't love that movie. But I'll tell you right now, the last one, Dark Fate, you know what, now we talk about slept on. Terminator Dark Fate is slept on, and I've said it a million times, and I'll say it one more. I firmly believe that if the main character of Terminator Dark Fate was a boy instead of a girl, people would have a totally different opinion of that movie. That shit got swept under the I hate woke rug, and it's so unfair. It's so unfair. It's got a compelling Terminator. It's got a good story. It's got Linda Hamilton being Linda Hamilton. I don't understand. People hate that movie for no reason at all. No! Yes, exactly. Exactly. Tape, what you said in the last, hold on, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna read it all, but let me go back to that. Yes, killing John Connor, it's way better than Genesis because no one wants to see John Connor be the villain, but we can accept an alternate timeline where John Connor got killed. That's heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? It hits different. That hits different. Terminator 3 is funny as hell though. I love Terminator 3. I love Terminator 3. I fucking adore that movie. The CG has aged like caca, like absolute garbage, but it's got great comedy. It's got a great villain. People hate the TX, but fuck that. She's great. And it's got the best ending in the series. I love the ending. The third act is a little rough, but the ending is incredible of Terminator 3. Let's see. I'd put it Genesis below it. At least there was an original idea that fun. Dark Fate was at least interesting because yeah. Killing him was 10 times better for the movie than random heel turn. Everybody wanted to know how humanity would be affected by John's death, and then they went for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dark Fate. I think people sleep on Dark Fate because it's widely like talked about like it's the absolute worst of the series, and I don't think that's true at all. It's actually a pretty good movie. What was the original Salvation ending? I don't know if I have this information. T3 had the whole theater quiet. Yep, exactly. It was a memorable ending. Had you going, oh shit. Bro, if you haven't watched T3 in a while, deadass, go back and watch it. Like, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. It's got some problems. The third act is a little bit all over the place. The CG has aged like shit. But the hate on that a lot of the hate that movie got is because it was coming after T2, which for a lot of people is the greatest sequel ever made. Put it this way, go watch Independence Day 2 and then go watch Terminator 3 and tell me what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? and I will say this for Terminator as a franchise, not bad for a concept that never needed to be repeated. Like, there was no need for there to ever be another Terminator movie. Terminator was meant to be a one and done. So if you look at Terminator with that in mind, like, not bad across the board, really. There are much worse franchises than Terminator. And also, and I say that also being completely willing to admit that I am a dyed-in-the-wool Hundo Percento Terminator mark. Because I am an Arnold mark, first and foremost. I don't think there's ever been a single Arnold movie that I would give less than a 7. My man's a legend. One of the biggest legend stars. Woo, fuck around. No! What's going on? Hold on. Alright, the Terminator guy that was self-aware just assumes the role of John Connor after he dies, literally wearing his face as a mask and leads the resistance. Oh, that would have been way better! That would have been way better! I wish they would have done that, TB. Last Action Hero is, oh, Jedi. You my man. You my man. That movie is absolutely slept on. It was ahead of its time. See, and this is what I'm saying. Just by the way you guys are talking about Terminator in the chat, this is what I'm talking about. People sleep on Terminator as a franchise because they want to be like, oh, T2, you didn't need to make any more movies after that. How reductive is that? Like, the other movies don't have any redeeming qualities. Like, that show isn't fucking baller. Like, stop, man. In fact, Terminator could be evergreen. There never needed to even be one sequel But now that we opened up Pandora's box, Terminator could be evergreen. Why? Because it's like when people are like, oh, they killed John Connor at the beginning of Dark Fate. They ruined my childhood. Bitch, it's a time travel movie. It's called Quantums, motherfucker. That timeline where John Connor lives and saves the world is fine. We are on a different branch, dummy. Your childhood is secure. Like, what is wrong with you? Terminator isn't fucking eternal. All you gotta do is be like, well, oh, we going here? We changing the timeline? Oh, we going over here now. As a matter of fact, you can accept anything from a Terminator. It's just about not fucking around with the tenants, aka don't make John Connor the villain. It's very simple. Very fucking, like, people need to stop. Like, you ruined my childhood. Why? Because you don't understand quantum mechanics? The fuck is wrong with you? Learn a lesson, but go play Chrono Trigger. Educate yourself. Fuck. And that's my soapbox for the day. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. Fuck, these motherfuckers get me mad. Be arbitrarily hating on shit. At least have a reason. Then hate all you want. You're well within your rights to hate. You guys say, motherfuckers, like, it's okay. Do you know how much I dunked on Avatar for the last decade of my life? Do you know how hard I dunked on Avatar? Like it was an Olympic sport. I've been dunking on Avatar for the last 10 years. What's the first thing I said after I saw Avatar 2? Well, guess I gotta talk about how that was a good-ass movie. Like, it's all right. It's all right. You could just be like, well, that shit was whack. This shit is fire. Like, it's okay. Like, was there an adjustment period in my mind's eye to be like, damn, I'm not gonna be dunking on Avatar no more? Sure. Could I talk about how they managed to make a good movie by going over the most basic plot elements that every movie had, that if they had put in the first one in the first place, maybe that would have been a decent flick? I could do it. I could get into the minutia of Avatar 2, but at the end of the day, that was a good flick. I would be hating to say otherwise for no reason other than to maintain the hate that I established with the first movie. But you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna give them their propers and say, good job, James Cameron, who I think it's okay at this point to call the king of the sequel. Good job. Good job to everybody involved. That was a good flick. Not, it's not an all-time classic, but it was a good flick, which is more than I had gone in expecting. Like, if you go into Avatar 2 with an I appreciate movies brain, you will predict every plot point and you will come out being like, I enjoyed my time, even though I knew exactly what was going to happen from the minute the shit started to the second it ended. I enjoyed myself. That's what you will come out saying. Don't do me like this. Yeah, no, you ain't doing me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like, oh, they're gonna do me like that. Oh, come on now. Let's see. Bro, your child was 40 years ago. This movie ain't for you. If you watch T2 just to watch, if you want to watch T2, just watch that instead of wasting time of the movie you're gonna give a chance to anyway. I did feel how long Avatar 2. Yes, you could cut a half an hour out of that movie easy and it would affect nothing. Literally nothing. There was a half an hour of retread nonsense right towards the climax of that movie that could just go. Starting with Titanic, the dude just started directing movies that overstay their welcome by at least a half an hour. Yep. Well, and Avatar 2 was kind of egregious because they solved the problem and then the characters literally, like, I don't want to give anything away. They solved the major conflict and then the characters literally double back to where the conflict was solved to re-engage the conflict. It's so weird. It's like, why not just erase that and go right to this end sequence instead? Just erase that whole middle part and just, it's so weird. I'm like, this didn't need to be this long. Oh my God, dude, I love you speaking my language, Tapey. I have replayed that part of the tape so many times. Back when we had the VHS tapes, of course. But at least the scenes in the middle, Jedi, were building the little brother. So for that, it was like, okay, I can see why you would want to keep those in. The one towards the end, you know what I'm talking about. The thing with the boat, where they have the first situation and then literally half the characters just go, I'm gonna go back to the boat. And you're like, why are you going back? Why are you doing that? That whole shit you could have cut. When they was handcuffed, you just go right from there into the big end sequence. And again, I'm talking around it because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. It's worth, what I will say, Avatar 2, absolutely worth seeing. Especially if you didn't like Avatar 1. If you thought Avatar 1 was caca, Avatar 2, you'll be like, oh shit, this is actually a movie with characters. It's kind of amazing. It's amazing how if you put characters in your movie, again, I'm looking at you, Terminator Salvation. If you put characters in your movie with motivations and reasons why they're doing what they're doing, all of a sudden, it's way easier to like your movie. Like, let me ask you, all right, for anybody who ever tries to defend Terminator Salvation, I have a question for you. Explain to me in English and with factual evidence from the motion picture why that general hates John Connor so much. The guy on the fucking boat who never gets off the boat. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to come up with why. And you can't say because the movie told me he's supposed to. You got to give me an actual reason. Because that's my dad's favorite excuse for movies. Oh, you're just supposed to know that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. When I watch a movie, I'm not supposed to know anything. It's like I just left the womb. I'm not supposed to know anything but what the movie teaches me and tells me I'm supposed to know. You don't. The minute you start filling in plot for the people that didn't write it, you are lying on the movie's behalf and you are lying to yourself. If it's not in the movie, it's not in the movie. There's no fucking way that you could be like, oh, but it was kind of like this. No, it wasn't kind of like that, because that didn't happen. Only what happened is what happened. And we've all done it. We've all done it. We've all had a soft spot for a turkey in our hearts and tried to reason with ourselves why it was better than people think it is. And we try to like fill in the plot with shit with nonsense that we made up in our heads with headcanon that we just want to believe was the intention of the filmmakers, when in actuality the movie didn't do nothing and didn't give you a goddamn thing, and we out here trying to make it up for it. Nah, B, that ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna catch me like that. I can't wait to see the chat. I can't wait. It's almost worth losing this round just to see the chat, because I know y'all know what I'm talking about. No. Let's see. I watched that movie in 3rd grade and got detention that day for laughing at that scene. Oh, the Titanic. Yeah. Yeah, it's completely not needed. But could you imagine screaming about spoilers for Titanic? What do you mean? It was a world tragedy. They had the most charismatic actor, Bale. Yeah, I know. And that was at a time where I was so sick of looking at Christian Bale's face. My God. Maybe the look of the movie was closer to the start of Skynet War. I'd much rather it look like it did in the T2 flashbacks, though. Exactly. That's the movie we all wanted to see. Blue with the purple lasers. That's what we were all waiting for. Yes. I watched El Camino the other night. It really has me going the whole time. It really had me going the whole time just to never show the scenes it implied had happened. I remember enjoying El Camino, but I haven't watched it since like the day it dropped, so I have to watch it again. I don't have enough in my head about it. Maybe it's just because I wanted to see more Jesse. It's like turning off Memento halfway through, but go away. I want to read that. God, I love Memento. Talk about a movie I love. I love Memento, but it took 2 hours. El Camino was a better spin-off movie than Many Saints. I've only watched El Camino once, and I don't really remember it too much, but I would say, based on my memory of watching it, like, you know what I mean, the feeling after, I would have to agree with you. Many Saints, what killed me about Many Saints was the plot holes. Like, there's just incongruous shit that does not match up with the timeline in the series, and that to me is unforgivable. Like, how can you allow that to happen? How? Like, unforgivable. Yeah, I think Many Saints as a miniseries could have been incredible. I don't hate the A plot of Many Saints. The stuff that people complain has nothing to do with the show. Is the stuff I actually really like in Many Saints. It's just right. Nobody wanted that, and I could have learned to love it if they didn't force in those cameos that didn't need to be there that also fuck up the timeline and various other things. There's a lot of moments in the plot that don't line up with the events of the show in terms of the timeline we were presented watching the show and where these events take place in that movie. And that to me is unforgivable because nobody forced you to make this movie. Like, there's no reason that you should have put that out and nobody did their research to make sure everything lined up. The show already existed. Like, there's no reason to not make sure that the shit lines up. And I know it's David Chase's thing, but whatever, fuck off, dude. Then don't do the movie. If you're not gonna go hard and like make sure that everything lines up properly and that the plots are airtight, why even do the fucking movie? And I don't hate the movie. I will say that. I don't hate the movie. I don't love the movie, and I don't think it adds much to Sopranos' legacy. But there's enough in it that I enjoy. And seeing little Gandolfini be Tony was pretty fucking amazing, to the point where if they wanted to do a young Tony series, I'd be all over that. And you know, the Astral Weeks moment was incredible. There's enough things in that movie that I enjoy, that I don't hate that it exists, but yeah, nowhere near of the quality that the legacy of that show deserves. Like, I'll go on record as saying The Sopranos is my favorite drama television ever made. And I zero hyperbole with that. Like, that's my number one. Like, there's a lot of shows I love, but when it comes to drama, that's the tops for me. Even with its problems, it's not a flawless show. There are plot holes in that show. There are storylines that didn't get their proper send off, and you know, things that you make you go, well, what about this and what about that? So it's not a perfect show, but it changed television for the better. And there's a lot of beautiful TV that's come since that wouldn't exist without The Sopranos. And I've watched it many times. And every time I watch it, it's not even I like it more. Every time I watch it, I discover new things or little tidbits that I missed. I enjoy the writing more, and I like it just as much. That movie, all this to say, that movie was disappointing. Not terrible, not the worst thing I've ever seen. Everybody, all the actors in it, I thought really showed up. Except for maybe, I was gonna say, except for maybe the dude playing young Sil, because he was kind of chewing the scenery. But I'm sure he was directed to do that. It's fucking unforgivable that you made a Sopranos prequel movie and didn't show us the fucking card game. That to me is like, how the fuck? No. Damn. Yeah, I agree. No, Tape, everything you're saying is right on. That should, yes, the whole movie should have been a build up to what happens at that card game and the immediate impact thereafter. And you literally end the movie with them being like that kid's going somewhere, you know? You know what I mean? That's it. God, I now want to watch Sopranos. I might start watching Sopranos again right now. I might finish this stream and go start watching Sopranos. Yo, Jedi, you still here? You ever watched The Sopranos? I would love to get your take on that show. You just got to season 4. Oh, shit. Awesome. Awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, man. Well, whenever you're ready to talk about it, I love that show. It's one of those shows I find it fascinating to talk about that show with people who are watching it for the first time, because, like, especially now, I feel like people going in and watching it for the first time now and realizing, like, oh, this shit is from 1999. It hits. I feel like time has been kind to The Sopranos, because the further we get from it, it seems way early for a show of that caliber. But it's like, literally, it birthed the motherfucker. All that television that we all love, it started the whole thing. You know, and it holds up. It's right there. The writing, even, you know what? I'll even say, and I'm a fucking Sopranos head. I slept on the writing, in the sense of that every time I go back and watch it, I catch more things in the dialogue that are deliberate, that went over my head because I was falling for Tony's bullshit without even realizing it. That he cribs. So much of what he says in that show is cribbed from other characters and the things that they say to him. And it's like, and there's some that are obvious and you catch them right away. There are other ones that come back like 6 episodes later or a season later, and you don't even realize that it happened unless it's a situation like where I was watching it with Misha as she was watching it for the first time. So I was like viewing it through her eyes, but also like not having to pay attention to the plot. So I was catching all these little things. And I'm like, man, that show is fucking genius. Like what you see in Tony on a rewatch, and I'll keep it vague because now that I know Jedi's watching it, I don't want to spoil things. But like what you see in Tony on a rewatch is so much different from what you see in Tony the first time you watch it. And I think that's the magic trick of the show, and that's what makes it so special. It's just, and again, that's what makes the fucking movie so egregious. Cause you're standing on the shoulders of giants and you're missing basic shit. Like you can't swing and miss on basic shit. Yeah, I'm watching now. I'm totally like, oh, Tony's full of shit. Tony comes out colder and colder and yeah. Tony's something. But don't sleep on Carmella either. I'll say that. A lot of people give Carmella a pass. Not me. They're peas in a pod. Let's put it that way. They're made for each other. What's her face? Charmaine, Artie's wife. Artie's wife's a good person. Nah, yeah. No, yeah. Nah, she's not innocent at all. I'm like genuinely good people. Genuinely good people. Charmaine. Like I would almost say Harris, but nah, not really. I mean, and again, I don't want to say too much, but Adriana's not a bad person. If anything, Adriana may be a bit too loving. A little naive, you know, but not a bad person. Well, AJ, I don't even count AJ the character. I don't know about the person, but I don't count AJ the character as even being someone you could put an appraisal on because he's a child. To a certain extent, that applies to Meadow for a lot of the show, but by the end, she's more of an adult. But like AJ, he's a kid. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, tape. That's become a real life meme between me and Misha. We'll be talking about things and one of us will just look at the other like we'll be talking about serious shit or like whatever, just shit we have to do or any kind of thing where you're actually engrossed in like an actual conversation, not fucking around. And one of us will look right at the other one dead in their eyes and be like, "But you got out a suitcase." It's hilarious. Like, that's part of my process. And also, we have a plant in our house right now that's named Finn Petrulio. T-spins, baby. No. Oh man, it's one of those things I always lament. If only we got more Olivia. Like I would have loved to have seen the original intention for season 3. real. Because if you think about it, for Tony's character, that makes a lot of sense. That he would have all this resentment that he's been building up over the whole series, but then by the end, it's like there's nowhere for him to put those feelings because she's a blank slate, you know. Fuck. Because that's also the thing with Tony, is like he don't get no closure on anything ever. No. Motherfucker. Let's go. Motherfucker. Alright, final one. Let's go. We got single digits. There are much worse things than single digits. I'm for the most part satisfied. One of these days I'm gonna get a win in this mode. Final one, win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. I got a couple. I got like 2 zips left in my butt Ichi. Let's go. Seventh place is our high for the day. It's real up in Champions Road, man. It's all right. You can do this. Call this the salty run back. Fuck. Okay, actual final one. The final salty run back. Why? Because I still had a sip of Budichi. Warm Budichi. Oh, disgusting. Dribble something down my chin too. Just make it extra terrible. That violet wet fart sound when you die though. I know it's rough. It's rough. That's the final one though. Here we go, here we go. Either we take it or we go home. Let's go. One more. Last one. Last one. Got that mega focus. Let's go. Mega focus activate. That's what I'm talking about, Jedi. That's what I'm talking about. Still here. Still with me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it hurts inside. We're hooked on a feeling, and I don't believe it that we get out of here. I'm over here now, 'cause you said, who said what to who? I'm over here now, and I'm leaving, so goodbye.